How's it going, YouTube? Got FourthStarTCG here, and I should probably stop starting new collection goals, and I should focus on maybe one or two of my existing collection goals. But I haven't been doing that. I've been going pretty much crazy with about 6 to 7 collection goals here and there, and today I have an update on one of them. So I have an update for my English black and white era full art collection. So I have 4 cards, 4 PSA graded cards to show off today. And all of these cards are really special, really exciting. The last one especially is a pretty big purchase. So without any further ado, let's crack into it. The first card that I have here, really excited about this one. It is GlitchxCity EX from Plasma Blast, PSA 10. Yeah, so just really excited about this. Big shout out to Chloe. I purchased this card from her and had great service, shipped it pretty much immediately, and it got to me very quickly, so I was really happy about that. This card is really nice. I'm not a huge fan of the plasma arts. I think they're a little dark. I don't think the blue really allows the Pokemon to pop super well. But they're unique, they're cool. I think, you know, for what they're worth, they're definitely really nice. And this GlitchxCity EX, it does sort of have a nostalgic feel to me. As when I was getting back into the hobby, this is what was on the shelves. You know, you had Plasma Blast, Plasma Freeze, Plasma Storm, that kind of stuff. XY was kind of just coming out. So this is what was available when I was first getting back into the hobby. So this was one of the big chase cards that I always wanted to pull. Yeah, so really nice. I think GlitchxCity kind of gets overlooked a little bit as a Pokemon and as a full art, just because it's not, you know, one of the big ones. But, you know, Gen 5 mythical Pokemon, this is basically the first kind of real ultra rare of GlitchxCity. So that is definitely really nice. And this is a super good condition card. Black and white era, I would say that black and white, fresh out of the pack, out of like pack fresh card quality condition, out of all the English Pokemon eras, black white is probably the worst era. Within there are some sets that are easier, but I would say on the whole, black and white era is one of the most difficult to acquire in PSA 10. And even when you do see PSA 10s from the black and white era, you got to be careful because you want to make sure that they are really nice condition and not just kind of a lucky 9. But yeah, this GlitchxCity is really clean on the back, so I love that. And we also have some great centering on the front. That is awesome as well. All right, the next card to show off. Another really clean one on the back. Love that. It's another Plasma Blast card. It is the Dialga EX. Another PSA 10. This I actually really like the blue plasma artwork. I feel like it really shows off Dialga super well. Really meshes with Dialga there. So I love that. Yeah, just a really nice card. And really happy to obtain this in PSA 10. Shout out to Hisoka107. Been buying from him for a very long time. I think he recently sort of moved out of the black and white era, and I was able to buy several of his cards. The Rayquaza EX, PSA 10 full art that I purchased, one of my biggest, or the biggest card purchase ever that I made came from him. And also this Dialga EX as well. So really happy to pick up this one. And the last two are big boys. These are very challenging, very expensive cards, very hard to find in the grades that I acquired them. So First up, this is another purchase from Hisoka 107. I was able to get the Dialga and this card together, and it is Raikou EX Full Art Gem Mint 10 from Dark Explorers. Dark Explorers is one of the most challenging sets to find PSA 10 copies from. Almost all of the pops are really low. The Raikou is one of the higher ones, but once you get into things like the Groudon, the Kyogre, the Darkrai, it is very challenging to find PSA 10 copies from Dark Explorers. So this Raikou is just fantastic. This is one of the greatest full arts. I feel like it is so cool. Beautiful, beautiful texture. You can see that rainbow pattern in the light. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy to obtain this card in a PSA 10. It was just something that, you know, I never thought I would be able to do. This has been an expensive card for a really, really long time. And I was finally able to obtain it in the PSA 10 grade. And yeah, again, this is another one that is in really good condition. You always, especially for Dark Explorers, you really want to look over these cards before you purchase, as you want to make sure you're getting a strong PSA 10, and this certainly fits the bill. All right, so last but certainly not least, we have another amazing card, another amazing pickup. This is, I believe the population on this is something like 7 or 8. I'm not sure for certain, maybe 9, but it's certainly less than 10. It is one of the hardest black and white era full arts to find and to grade. So I'm really, really excited about being able to obtain this card. It is Entei EX Gem Mint 10 from Dark Explorers. So we got the Raikou and the Entei together in the same video. Once I purchased the Raikou, I was like, okay, I kind of have to go after the Entei. So yeah, this came up for sale. Big thank you to Graded Gengar for selling me this card. Yeah, so I made an offer on this card, and it ended up, after a little bit of back and forth, it was accepted. And yeah, this card is very, very challenging to find. As I mentioned, it is one of the hardest cards to grade, very low population from the entire black and white era. There are some cards that are lower population and harder to grade. I think probably the Kyogres may be lower population than like the Victini, Giratina, Reshiram, that kind of stuff might be lower population. But yeah, this Entei is certainly up there in some of the most difficult to find cards from the black and white era. So really, really excited to get this in. And it's also just a beautiful condition card, to be honest. Or not beautiful condition, it is beautiful condition, obviously, PSA 10. But it's beautiful artwork as well. Got the fire in the background. People like to hate on 5-bin graphics, but man, some of their arts are just amazing. So there we go. We got 4 new PSA 10 additions to the black and white era collection. That is incredible. So I got the Genesect, Dialga, Raikou, and Entei. In terms of what these do for my collection, I'm actually now just 1 card away from a full Dark Explorers PSA 10 full art set. I need the Tornadus EX full art in a PSA 10. But most of these other cards, the Plasma Blast, I think the only other full art from Plasma Blast I have is the Virizion. But very slowly getting there. This is a very long-term collection goal for me. My goal for this year was to acquire 2 to 3 more PSA 10 black-white full art cards. And I've been lucky enough to exceed that goal already with 4 new ones. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will buy any more this year, but we'll see. It's kind of a whatever pops up kind of thing for me. So that is going to do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and stick around for more videos.